I went into this game somewhat anxious because obviously we were down without two of our more experienced players. And in my mind, I was just uncertain as to what I was going to get from my team. This early in the season, I don't think we've had all our players to practice with since maybe October the 3rd or 4th, something like that. And we've been kind of sputtering a little bit in terms of our development and having a consistent practice schedule. But I thought our guys really responded well. We challenged them to execute, to focus on a much better job of executing. The other night when we played against Western Carolina, I thought that we were extremely aggressive and anxious. We had very poor ball movement and ball reversal. We challenged them to move the ball. We got 227 passes, and we moved the ball, moved the defense, and we had high percentage shots, which gave some of our big guys a little more room to go to the offensive board inside. And I thought it made it was tremendously challenging for Chattanooga to defend us because the ball moved so well with our players and our guys stepped up and knocked down some shots. Defensively, I thought we were a little bit more focused. This team shoots the ball extremely well from the perimeter. They hit 2 threes in the first couple of minutes of the game, and our focus was try to contest those shots and keep our hand on the passing lane. We gave up some buckets inside that I was concerned about, but overall it was a pretty good outing for our guys. When you take into consideration we're still trying to grow and learn, you guys are finding out things that we're capable of doing as I am. We're probably learning about this team at the same time. I think we have potential. And I think we got a long ways to go. The night was a step in the right direction.
Questions?
Coach, how important was it for Balsa to come out and have a night like this?
Well, Balsa has gone from extremely anxious and nervous in the beginning of the year to playing for a lot more confidence. You can just see his body language and his facial expressions. He's more relaxed, and he's really becoming more and more instinctive player as he's learning and getting reps and things we've asked him to do. So I think he's making progress. He's still learning. There's no doubt about that. But I was pleased to see him play with the level of confidence that he did tonight, along with Dominique. Dominique still has not practiced. He did not practice this week at all. He kind of walked through some stuff with us and did some drills. But we felt the fact that we were down 2 players, we needed to get a few minutes out of him tonight, and I thought he responded real well. He's probably about 85–90% back to being completely healthy. He has one of those unusual type of injuries that you can't hurt it. It just takes time to heal. And he was anxious to play, and we gave him opportunity. I thought he responded real well as well. So having 2 big guys giving you those types of minutes, obviously, is something that we have not had as of late that hopefully we can continue to keep growing in those areas.
Coach, it was another 16 points for Patrick on only 10 shots, and I think he played 17, 18 minutes.
I think he played 20.
He played 20?
And he actually come out of the game several times, which means he's giving tremendous effort and fatiguing himself. And he's learning and growing as well. I very well could have started him, but I see something special in him, and I don't want to put him in a situation where he feels a whole lot of pressure. I want him to have a natural maturation. I think that if he continues to keep growing, his minutes are going to increase. But he played. He didn't have any wasted minutes. I thought his effort was good, offensively and defensively. He had a couple of lapses there when he was defending the post, but that's only natural. Didn't get to the front, and they got a wraparound pass in there. But I think he's just showing. You're just seeing the tip of the iceberg of what I think he's capable of doing.
It's got to be nice to have Raiquan Evans out there.
Oh gosh! It was. He looks so relaxed out there, and he has been very anxious too as well. He injured tore his hamstring. I think first of October the 4th, and so he actually has only been back in practice maybe 5 or 6 days. and he's been watching and learning. So I thought he acted like he felt very comfortable out there. Obviously, he's not in any type of playing shape. He's fatigued in a couple of minutes, but he showed glimpses of what he's capable of doing. And I've said all along that he's an important part of our team because he's talented enough and knowledgeable enough, savvy enough that he can give Trent Forrest, rest, and we won't lose very much.
Our coach complimented Trent's games that he didn't feel like he has to score all the time. You see the kind of line like he has tonight. You kind of like him contributing in that way.
But Trent, we just want him to be Trent. He's very capable of scoring. He scored over 3,000 points in high school, so he's capable of going and getting the basket when he needs. But I think that he plays the game the right kind of way, and he'll have games where he's going to get 20 points. He'll have games where he'll get 8 points, but he's going to do all the things to help you win the game. And he's taking over kind of a new role too now. I mean, this is adjustment period for him, and we all adjusted, fellas. It'll probably, I don't know how many more games it's going to take us to get really in sync, and I think it's down the road if we keep playing with the focus we did tonight. I feel like we can get there, but we're a long ways from showing what we're capable of doing.
On that point, do you expect MJ and Raiquan back on Saturday or soon?
I think it's doubtful. There aren't major injuries, but when you turn an ankle, sometimes you just don't want to get back on it too quick. And I think Malik might have hyperextended his knees, not any damage or anything, but we don't want to put him back out there before they're 100%. And hopefully, if the team responds, they continue to respond, we can give them a little bit more time. And I think it's good that some guys got some major minutes tonight that maybe would not have had an opportunity had those guys been available. And I think it's important that they gain a little confidence as well. We was able to play Malik on the perimeter a little tonight, and I think you saw some glimpses of what he's capable of doing on the perimeter. He was forced into playing in the interior because of the injuries to dominate, but that's good for those guys to start developing that versatility, because I'm sure we're going to need it as we get into the major part of our schedule.
What was that?
What was the nature of Wyatt's injury? Was it he hit his
I
hand?
really don't know, but I think his shoulder might have. I think he had something happened to the shoulder. I don't think it popped out because it might have, but I think he got really hit on that shoulder on that thing. That's sometimes that's going to be very painful. Any other questions? Thank y'all very much.